Oh, apparently we're live. Hey Christian, hope the guitar's working out for you. And what did you got? You got an electric guitar. So how's it going? Hey Mike and hi Ike. Hey Mike and Ike. That should be a candy. Mike and Ike's. Oh God, I've really been enjoying this thing. This is crazy. Made a little unboxing video for this really mega low effort video. But stupid clickbait thumbnail, and then it gets 75,000 clicks in a day. Because YouTube is just not fair. It really isn't. Hello, Michiel. I just played Wallace and Gromit. You should get that on your phone. Anyone playing Walkabout Mini Golf on any kind of platform, play with us, because we, Michiel and I, and Glenn Fricke and Carlos and Fear, we're Walkabout Mini Golfers. We're just starting to like this guitar. Tonally, it's a bit thin, but oh my God, playability is amazing, and I've really just been sitting here practicing with it. We should get the camera down a bit. If I'm sitting that far away. Let's try that. So obviously we're not here to talk about this guitar. Hey, Searching for Tone. Hey, Searching for Tone, man, what's your name? Because I always say Searching for Tone, and that's so not personal. You should, everyone that's in here, go to Searching for Tone, click on that thing, and subscribe to the man's channel. I've been doing some practicing for really cool sequential arpeggio stuff. Playing through, I mean, it's gonna be room tone, and that's not cool. I don't like that. I should figure out how to get that sound into the live stream. I mean, technically it's just, it'll take 5 minutes, but I have to figure it out next time around. Yeah, been sitting here playing the Steve Vai preset, guess why, ha, with this thing, and it's fun. So for those of you practicing arpeggios, you probably always do this, right? And that good old shit. The sweepy thing, and you play them in the succession of the notes as they go, closed position there, so to say. So I dare you to go and play them in sequences. So jump over a note, then from the next note, that's what people don't do. Or you go and play from the second note, one down, and that moves up. Ah! And then the other way around. Cool stuff to practice instead of just always going up and down. So now there are people here, 56 of you, that's crazy shit. Brian, hey Brian. What's your favorite humming noise? Other John Brown, come here and ask me that in my face. Come here, you know, when I'm back from NAMM, come here. Where do you live, John Brown? Come here, be part of the live stream. Let's talk about speakers that I don't know shit about. If you want to know about speakers, go to the other John Brown's channel, subscribe to that, and you see speaker things. Hey, Bob, great to have you on the stream. Well, of course, Blue guitars do sound better. We've learned that. I think that's... Oh, Valeria's here. Hello, Valeria. Who talked about scent of a wheelchair pillow? Dave Friedman talked about you and said you're always coming in. Are you that guy that always is in the Tone Talk chat? Because I watched the Tone Talk about Jose mods. And, apparently that's you. Good to have you here. Scent of a wheelchair pillow. You crazy motherfucker. That's just weird. Well, yeah, of course. Where do you live? Are you close to here? Joe. Joe's here. Hey, Joe. Hey, Joe and I will be sharing a house. Not in a sexy way. Who knows? I'll be sharing a room with Landon Bailey, who is not here yet for some reason. Even though I told him that I'm doing a live stream. Thank you, Michiel, for throwing the questions over. But Joe and I and who else? Joe, help us out here. Joe, Stephen Ryan, 60 Cycle Hum Podcast, Landon Bailey. I know these guys. They're in the house. Then Phil Carter, who I don't know yet. Adam, someone who I don't know yet. There's a whole bunch of people in the NAMM house. Sponsored by Sweetwater. Thank you, Sweetwater, for paying for that house. Yep. And that's what's happening next week. I don't wanna, but what can you do? Hotel Yugoslavia. Hello, hotel. Okay, thanks, Michiel. I'll see it. Do I recommend the Victory Copper preamp? I haven't played it. Is the copper one Marshall-y? Because if you got a small box, then you don't really need that. Because then, I mean, the small box will do most Marshall things. I completely forget that I have a small box. It's in Studio B. I should get that, even though I've got the new Marshalls right over there. Videos coming out, by the way, on the Marshalls on the 23rd, 24th, and 25th. So, can I recommend that? I don't know. I know that the Super Sheriff that I have is very good, but if you have a Marshall, I don't know what does the copper do? Tell me. Ryan, Steve, Philip, Adam. I don't know Philip and Adam, but I've read those names. But all the others just show up as phone numbers in the chat. Your Carlos is there. Okay. Jason, don't know Jason. Two guys from a podcast, from a dad's podcast. I saw the new Frayette toy. I have to talk to Stephen Frayette. He hasn't talked to me about it, so I don't know. I just saw a video about it. I might not. Depends on what Stephen wants. Regards to your animated career. Okay. Well, now you're talking amongst each other. It does a Vox sound. When you have a Prince, how different is the Vox sound? A bit. Depends on what kind of music you want to make. I would... Oh, Jason Mace is in there too, that's correct. I would... For a Vox, honestly... Yeah, I mean, that's a price difference, obviously. But the Black Cat from Bad Cat is ridiculously nice. There's nice Voxes. If that's what you want... But technically, to really get the Vox sound, you would have to pump that preamp into an EL84 power amp. How much does it matter? A bit. I would try it. If you don't like it, send it back. Hey, is it Imiras? And I'm not even going to try that last name. Is Glenn going to make it? Yes, Glenn's going to make it to NAMM. He'll get the biggest hugs ever. Tony F's cap great? I think so. I mean, I'm not an FRFR fan. It always sounds distant. It doesn't feel like an actual cap. Alex is here. Alex! It never sounds like an actual cab in the room. It has that, yeah, it's loud, yeah, it's fun, but it's never convincing. Tonex cab, for me, it removes that film of that digitalness. It brings it closer. It makes it, I don't know, it's good. It's expensive, but then again, I don't know. The Line 6 stuff was similar priced. People are like, well, but the Fender is cheaper. Yeah, but is the Fender good? I don't know. I'm not saying the Fender is bad. I have no idea. I've never played it. I know that the IK is good. Hugs for Glenn, who is still wrong. Of course he is. Okay, my wife doesn't play, but she said it's all about the fingering, not the wood. Ideas. Wow. Of course it's about the fingering, you perv. Alex, good morning, Henning. Have you found an attenuator that doesn't color tone too much? I'm not super picky there, but the Fryette Power Station is the way to go. It's the big kahuna. It's the one that makes it feel right because it's pushing the speaker with tubes. Absolutely, that's the one to get. Oh, thank you, Mike, for liking the programming drum series here. Christoph is here. Oh yeah, Christoph's right. The Synergy Z-Rec module is ridiculous. You need the Synergy system, of course, but maybe you want to look into the new Syn 20 that's coming out, and it'll be available in February. So the Z-Rec module is going to tickle your voxy bone. Hey, Synth Anatomy. Hey. Ready for NAMM? I don't wanna. I really don't wanna go. 'Cause ew. But I got to. So I'm leaving on Monday. Started packing. Bought some backpacky sling things, and there's camera stuff and an iPad, and loaded some things today on my thing to watch in the plane, and I got this, and look, passport. Like, I really don't want to go, but my plan is, usually what we do is before NAMM, after NAMM, visit some builders, go to factories and stuff. I'm done with this. I don't want to. I'm coming in on Monday, getting the rental car, and we'll go to Disney on Tuesday. Disney, Star Wars, build a lightsaber, whatever. I'll do that. Wednesday, run around NAMM when people are setting up, which is always kind of fun. But then there's the Global Media Day, where companies with money will spend the money to show the new products to us on a stage. I don't know what the deal is. I'll poke my head in there for a second, but I'm really not interested. They want us to film that for free. I don't know why. Then everyone's got the presentation. Apparently, some guy called Peter Frampton is playing. I don't care. And then there's, other meetings, and I think, then Adam Hall has a thing on Wednesday. I'll go there. Hey, Joe, if you want to go, I got a car. Let's go to the Adam Hall thing. And I'll get to your questions in a sec. And then I already have meetings scheduled for Thursday, Fender meet and greet thing in the evening, and then meeting with Rich and having food on Adam Hall's dime. I like that idea. And and then on Sunday, I get in the car, drive up the coast. I don't know how to get up there with all the fire stuff still in place. And I hang out at Mark Mancina's house for 3 days. And then on Wednesday night, I come back to LA, and on Thursday I fly home. We should do a Dutch builder tool. So let's look at questions. Henning, I'm searching for the most flexible amp with a plexi-ish DNA. At the moment I'm playing Kemper stage with stereo of RFR. Okay, Also have a Helix Native with studio mounted and Tonex Max for recording. If you want flexible, then maybe the Kemper is doing it. I think the Plexi stuff in the Fractal is good, but of course they're all good. They'll do the job. If you want the best Plexi, get the Lion, period. Get the Lion, period. Lion into the Tonex cab. Bernd Kills sent me a picture of it and said, holy crap, I can't stop playing. You're a Lion on that cab. Bernd Kills said it's the shit. What was my first pedal? Boss 7-band EQ. About solid guitars, Rob wants to know. That Conspiracy Series 71 Trella, is it really the shit to get? Versatile enough for rock, metal, funk? Yes, yes, and then yes again. It's an absolutely phenomenally good guitar. At that price, you will not find anything better. I play that, and I have zero feelings that I should get the €5,500 Sully off the wall. I feel as confident on that as on the custom shop one. It's a very, very good guitar. Get one while you can. Search for Tom wants to know, have you ever used the Tone King Ironman attenuator? Yes, and it's good. Doesn't do ions, that stuff. If you're trying to attenuate, it's one of the best ones on the market. Jakub wants to know, any advice for starting punk band of 3 young guys? I mean, we already had a few gigs and finishing album, but some producing advice. I like produced stuff. Sometimes with punk, that's not the way to go. When I want a dirtier sound, especially for Gary Toit, for vocals, what I've done when I want that kind of raw, unfiltered sound, I will actually put the vocalist in the studio, not on a high-end mic, but on an SM58, and blast the speakers. So it's kind of like it's in the rehearsal room, and I give him one take through. There isn't like, now do the chorus, now do the verse. I'll say, you're going to record the whole song, and you got that one take. It's live. That's it. And that usually yields a more raw punk style performance. You should watch my video next Saturday on the new smaller Marshall, where I've done a fun punk song called This Goes to 11, where Valeria, who's in the chat, did some stunning backing vocals. You should check that out. James, can you help me? I need to know if I can hook up 2 or more 412 with the stack that I have with the same amp. It's good. It's got 2 loud speakers out and I have stereo cabs. Well, if it's the same amp, then it's not going to be stereo, because that amp isn't going to be stereo. So you're going to have to check out, John Brown might actually know that better, because I can never remember. If you got 2 cabs that are 16, are you chaining them through an 8? Please look that up, because I don't know. But yeah, it's not going to be a stereo setup. So there were some super chats. What the crap were they all about? I'm already, thank you so much, Brian. I'm already taking vitamins. I went to the doctor, had a flu shot. It's not going to do anything, but I'm on it. There's some wicked bug going on. I mean, I'm really thinking about wearing a mask in the plane. That's probably a good idea. I'm afraid of that. I don't want to get sick. I really don't want to get sick. I will stay at a distance, except from Landon, of course, who was, I'm going to bunk with. Oh man, the scent of a wheelchair pillow. You are so weird. Have a drink on me. Sincere thanks for all the great content and super fun use of the English language. Well, I'll try. Oh man, that is so nice to say that, I helped you during COVID. We all had to help each other during COVID. A headless 12-string? Yeah, good luck with that. Not gonna happen. How do I? Here we go. Yeah, new Marshall, yeah, 3 of them. Awesome stuff. Valeria's heard the tracks. Gute, Niklas. What else do we have? Yeah, I'm really afraid of getting sick. I don't wanna, but vitamins. I mean, I took 3 different kind of vitamins and immune boosters, and that gave me the shits. So I went back to only 1, and I had the shot. Leslie got me these little things that you go and put on your belt for hand sanitizer, but she got me ones that are pink with unicorns on them. So that's what I will be sporting. I'll try. Sonia, hey Sonia, by the way, Sonia Schellenberg's here. My physician said the plane is an issue, and he gave me a good pointer. He said, I usually make sure that the air isn't blowing at me because that's how I get sick, that's what I think. And he said, no, make sure the airstream is really on and blows in front of you, because that is clean air and it blows the clean air right. It blows clean air right past you and blows the germs away. So that's a pretty good tip. That's a tip. Wait, I need to check what Michiel's typing. We got all those, Michiel. No, I didn't miss those questions. I answered them. I did. Do I still play guitar for fun? When I do the produced tracks, that's a lot of fun. And I've been sitting here with this and just practicing. Can't do the up. Been doing that for a bit, and as I said, I've been doing arpeggio sequence. I'm just enjoying the guitar because I scheduled all my videos until February 9th. So everything until February 9th is done, scheduled, linked. I don't have to do anything. So I have, which is very unusual, that I have a day or two where I'm not massively pushing to get videos done, because I'm getting ready for NAMM, got everything else ready. So yeah, I've been sitting here watching, what's that called, reality shows, and just practicing a bit. And made a video that's coming out on February 7th, I think, installing the Engel hardtailer. Check this shit out. Bam. And technically now, can't go up. So if a string breaks, not an issue. I could do drop D, I could do everything. I could easily tune the guitar. Can still go down, and now free floating, done. So that's kind of cool. I would honestly install this into any Floyd guitar I have. Done. Let's get a different sound happening here. Best Hessisch guitar? Luck, yeah. No, Rottgau, isn't that in Hessen? And that's Nick Huber, so tough. Which booth am I looking forward to the most? Looking forward to seeing the Marshall people. They're nice. I have a list. I have a list of people that I need to see. Let me see. Is there anything you're not supposed to see here? No, I mean, going to people that I work with, saying hi. Is Rev on here? I mean, of course, well, Rev should be. Of course. Not Rewe. What else? So this is the list of, for now, that I know where I have to go to keep up relationships, say hi, maybe meet people that I have not met, and I mean that's one day maybe, who knows, but that's the current list of things to do, and I already have a couple of appointments which I hate to do. I don't want to do appointments, but hey, what can you do? I'd rather just walk around and then run into people. Is Marshall going to surprise us? Let's say there's nothing new. There's stuff that you know in a way that you very likely will want. And for the stuff that you really want, your bank account's gonna be empty to the count of maybe around 3,500 euro. Okay? Thank you, Alex, for the NAMM cup of coffee for 12 bucks. And you're not wrong. God, it costs so much money. And this year I have no sponsorships. Well, Nux, I'm going to the Nux booth to film a booth video, and I'm charging them for that. So, but that's the only paid gig I have. You already asked me this last time, Mr. Amnesia. You already asked me about the Fender reissue 64 hand-wired deluxe versus the basic 65, blah, blah, blah. Chances are that the difference isn't going to be worth $1,000. That's... If you're going to spend $3,000 on a deluxe reverb, spend $3,300 on a Decilia single 25. That's going to smoke that Fender so hard, you have no idea. Which booth has been the most fun? Fun? I always like going to Avi Shabbat because he's a hoot. I love him. I love doing stuff with Nick Huber. Booth, I don't know. It's all gear. It's my daily... I mean, I know for you guys this is the hobby, this is fun, this is the passion. I don't know what kind of jobs you have, but if you're going to a trade show about the thing that your job is, how much fun is it? Yes, of course it's fun. I like seeing my friends, but the pressure of getting jobs, building relationships, repairing relationships, Decilia with double L. Michelle or Valeria, could you drop a link to the review? Thank you, Michelle. And fuck no. Demo of the Walrus QI Etherealizer. No, I don't think that's in the pipeline. Been trying to get stuff from Walrus for a while. Their marketing budget has been slashed big time, and they just can't afford videos anymore. So I don't know if I'm gonna do that. Would be cool. Looks like a cool pedal, but I've been, even because they've been working with them for so long, and I consider them friends. I said, look, you don't have money. That doesn't mean I'm not going to do stuff for you. So just send me the gear and I'll review stuff, and I'm not going to charge you, because I'm not going to let a company hang when they're having, maybe a hard time and they don't have the budget. And even at no charge, it's tough for them to send me stuff. So I don't quite know what's happening there. I have not looked at the Quad Cortex since they added plugin accessibility, and I have not even installed that yet, because I think it's not necessary. It's just putting names on things. Hotel Yugoslavia throws £10 my way for no reason whatsoever. That is very, very kind. Thank you. Michiel wants credit for half that. See? This is how that works. If you, amnesia man, woman, if you're willing to spend that much money, the Distiller is Fender and more in the highest quality. It's a phenomenally good amp. Yeah, Frankie boy, that manual translation was ridiculous in the Black Star video. Wait, let me go back. Valeria asked something. When is the Zuta video coming out? That one... Is it Monday? I will find out for you, Valeria. The Zuta video with On the Shoulders of Giants is coming out Monday. Yep. So, what else do we have? Ported caps. I don't know. Port City, ported, and a new Bad Cat cap, not ported. I mean, it's everything. It's not just one thing. It's like, how do you like those pickups? You can't say that. It's the whole thing. I have a ported Coffee Caps 212. It's a great cap. I can't really say if that's better or worse. It depends on the manufacturer. Those Bad Cat caps are great, I can tell you that. Michiel designed Henning's best Mr. Gugu shirt. Don't remember that. Thanks, Travis. Yeah, it's a nice guitar. So, that's what I'm saying, Frankie. You can get the sounds on the QC just from what's on there. I mean, it's the same modeling and they use the same stuff. Just because it says Petrucci on the plugin, and then you can port that over, and then you have that plugin or those building blocks in the Quad Cortex. They were there before. They were just called differently. They were called 2CP. They were called Mesa. They were called differently. I'm pretty sure you can get those sounds without the plugin compatibility. I never understood why people wanted that. Oh yeah, with Studio, that was the COVID stuff was good. Hey, Tube Workshop, Mario's packing for NAMM. I'm really looking forward to hanging out with Mario and the Valiant team at the Valiant booth. And apparently they're sharing some space with Spectre Digital, so Joey's gonna be there. Bitte die Verspätung zu entschuldigen. Sebastian, you are entschuldigt. You are entschuldigt. Steve from Boston is here. Steve, are you coming to NAMM? Steve's coming on Wednesday. Awesome. I'll be at the same AH. Adam Hall event. Yeah. Okay. Well, we'll have some taco flavored kisses, and we're gonna hug each other carefully because we don't want to get the vid. But you deserve a hug. Good evening, Pete. Internet grüßt. Yep, Zuta, I'm gonna go there. Gute Schlappeflicke. Oh, now it's turning Hessian. Y'all want to watch, you Germans, once you've seen my Marshall videos on my channel, which you should, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday Marshall hits, you'll want to watch the ones on Bernd Kilz's channel, because I filmed those in Hessisch. Yep. And yes, I'm calling Overdrive den Überfahrer. Absolutely. It's funny as fuck. I think so. Please start over. Fuck you, Landon. We already talked about you and said you're late. Is he from Massachusetts? Yeah, Steve from Massachusetts. Where's Tony? Tony. Tony's here. Tonio. Do you think we will see if HX Stomp Mark II in the near future? I don't think they're going to come out with an HX Stomp Mark II. I think likely they're going to come out with a new Helix or something, the Flango, different something, some new name, double Helix. That would be fucking clever. They have to come out with something that can compete with the competition. They have to come out with touchscreen, a better interface, smaller. Line 6 has to join the profiling game because everyone's doing it. They have to come out with that. And are they doing this at this year's NAMM? I have heard nothing. Absolutely nothing. But I think what they would do is first come out with the big one. As I do in the bedroom. Gonna have to open the door for a sec. It's really warm. So yeah, I think they will probably come up with a big one in the €2,000 range. And then when that is very desirable and people like it and all that, then they will go and take their technology and trickle it down into a smaller version with more stomps, and even smaller version in about 6 years or whatever. That's what they did with the Helix, and it makes sense. Synth anatomy is completely correct. Mono in, stereo out is so weird. Why would anyone do that? Because for the synth people, it's horrible. If you have anything stereo in front of it, it's horrible. If you go stereo, go freaking stereo. So let's look at what Michiel's got. Is scheduling worth it through the app? You tell me. I haven't done that. I haven't even looked at the app. Joe, let's do this. You're asking, like, how do you get jobs with brands? First of all, you're pretty damn clever and talented and attractive and well-dressed and funny. You get everything you need to get the jobs. But just be yourself. Walk up to them and talk. What are they looking for? They're looking for subs. They're looking for clicks. Screw that. They might actually really, and that works, looking for recommendations. So walk around with me, and I'll tell them, hey, there's Joe. She's hot shit. And then I just walk away. That works really well. So let's do this. Scheduling, I don't like scheduling because then you have your schedule. And in 5 minutes, I've got to be at this booth. So you might be cutting an important conversation short. And then you have all these appointments that actually take time away. Because if I know I've got something at 2, I don't start a video or anything new at 1:30. And then that half hour is dead. It's dead time. I hate scheduling appointments at NAMM. I have to do it a bit, but I try not to. I like to be a free agent. But hey, find me. I mean, we live in the same house, right? So let's walk around together. What was wrong with Blackstar amp? I have no idea. It was weird. It was phasing. It was doing crazy shit. Kalen's was fine. It really sounded like 2 guitar signals slightly out of phase, as if inside they had some kind of latency that they... something, I don't know. I have no idea about what Fender is doing, Richard. No clue. Seriously, no idea. And maybe not that quickly. It's been out, what, for a year and a half? Something like this. I don't think they might, but I will see up-and-coming Fender stuff under NDA probably on what is it, Thursday night, but of course I can't talk about it. Do your thoughts, opinions, experience you can share about Earth guitars? Yep, I have one. the headless. If Valeria or Michiel could find the... did you already? What did Michiel just link? Yep, that pretty much covers it. Thank you, Michiel. Please link that Earth video. That's good, really good. For the money, really good. Okay, wait. Can't keep up. What is the best new thing coming? Depends on what you're looking for. I mean, guitar, amp, what style? Is a metal amp relevant to you? Is a clean amp relevant to you if you're into metal? Means nothing. So, wait a second. Black Messiah plays in church. Is that a satanistic church, Black Messiah? I mean, that would be cool. Hey, I played in a church band. I think that would be fucking hilarious. And you use a Helix LT. Due to the size, I'm considering switching to the large Tonex pedal. Do you think that makes sense? How many effects are you using from the Helix LT? If you're playing pretty straightforward sounds, which you're probably not doing in a church band, unless it's then probably not. It has effects, but they are limited. It's nice that they're there. You have to make those presets kind of yourself, but they're not very in-depth. So if you need church bandy, ambient, ethereal stuff, then probably stick with the Helix or go to a Fractal. FM3 is a good choice because it's got beautiful... Jesus metal is a thing, I think. Rich Bishop is here. He would know. Yeah, I would go to an FM3. Really small, massively built XLR outs, and it's got all those really insane, I mean, if I go to the multi-delay here, I mean, those are beautiful, big, churchy sound. Jesus, oh Jesus, bring me some Jesus. Because Jesus was into dairy, clearly. What else are we looking at? There's new stuff. Since this is Q&A, Henning, have you ever been nervous doing an interview? Oh, we already covered that. Yeah, the Steve Vai interview, which is why I didn't let him in the interview. And I will refuse to do interviews with my heroes. Don't want to do it. So I don't want to. I'd like to keep them at arm's length and imagine them as super nice, cool people. I mean, Steve Vai might be. I didn't have enough time with him, but you know. Metal Church, by the way, Rich, is a band name. What is the best new thing coming? I said that. Who knows? The Marshall stuff's good. Is it new? No. It's pretty much exactly what's been done by different people combined over the last 40 years. It's good shit. I'm super happy that I have the amps. What else? MXR is a new pedal that many of you already have heard about, which is really cool, and you might want to get it if you're into 80s rock. Any suggestions on a lightweight HSS Strat, maybe below 3.5 kgs, under $1,000? Under 3.5 kgs? The Henry's. The Henry's guitar is absolutely fabulous. It's HSS. It's a very, very good guitar. Henry's. It's not the Fury. The one. Look it up. The aged one. It's really good. Sonia Seconds there from 3, and when you have it, because it's got two inputs for expression, you can also buy the brilliant 2-axis fulcrum from 901 Sound, which is Sonja's product, so check that out. That really would be cool for churchy stuff, because you can go more delay, more reverb, less delay, less reverb, or more gain, more delay. You know, you can do these things. Watch videos on that. Man schürze die Besten, that is indeed true. Can't argue with that. What's the loudest amp I've ever played? I don't know, I'm not crazy. I don't do that shit. But it will probably be 100 watt plexi cranked. Or, I've never played it, but I heard the Jupiter FX Titan is ridiculous. They're going for how loud can it be? It's just silly. That's loud. I have not seen the new Eastman guitars, Richard. Eastman stopped talking to me completely. No idea why. Or to any YouTuber, I don't know why. So I haven't seen them. Is the Katana Artist 3 a noticeable improvement over the older version? No, I would look at features. Sound-wise, I don't know. Their air feel is weird. Now they've announced a load box with air feel. That didn't do much to me, the air feel thing. It's over there, the Artist 3 combo. It's a fantastic amp for the money. Is it tube sounds? No. Is it close? Yes. What else do we have? Fulcrum. Oh my god, Michiel and Valeria are on it. Thoughts on MXR releasing the Rockman? You might want to watch my channel next Sunday. That's all I'm saying. You might want to watch next Sunday. The Rockman is alive. No, it's fun. You might want to watch next Sunday. Thoughts about Mesa rectifier reissue? I don't give a flying rat's ass. That's my thoughts. It's very simple. Mesa is Gibson. Gibson are fuckheads. Therefore, I'm not looking at Mesa. I'm not gonna help them make money to sue people. And it's stupid. Why do reissues? There's used stuff on the market. Why? It's just something that's been done before. And that's what they're doing. That's what they're gonna do with Mesa. They could have innovated, but they kicked out Randall because he probably wanted to make new cool amps instead of just the old shit. So as soon as they kicked out Randall, all of a sudden there was a 2C Plus reissue, just like it used to be. There was now there's the rectifier. That's what they're doing. They are doing exactly the same thing they're doing with Gibson. Here's the classic blah blah blah, the classic blah blah blah, the classic blah blah blah. Every time they try to do anything new, it's ugly and horrible. And shit, and nobody wants it. So they're going to regurgitate and throw up at you all the old stuff because it already has the heritage, the name, the marketing's already done. That's what they're doing. It might be good, but I'm not buying into that bullshit. I'm also not supporting them because they're fucktards. So, that's simple. You want Marshall? You're gonna get Marshall next week. I mean, not directly, but you're gonna get a dose of Marshall here on the channel. 3 days of Marshall goodness. Joe, let's go to MXR and get your Rockman. Yes, Rich. The video's done. Comes out on Sunday. Watch it. It's fun. Now, can I play a gig just with the Katana Gen 3 head only, straight to mixing console without a cab? Yes, you could. Best single piece of theory one should learn. Stufenharmonik. So the diatonic chords. So 1, 2 minor, 3 minor, 4 major, 5 major, 6 minor, 7 minor flat 5, and 1 major 7. And then, oh, that's a lot of that's a lot of that. And that, if you learn the functions, so 1 is home, 4 is uncertain, kind of floating around. Not home, but not pulling anywhere. 5 is pulling. Wants to go home. 1 can be replaced with 6, so it's also home, but minor. 4 can be replaced with 2. But now you could replace 1 with 6, right? So if you learn that kind of shit, and what the functions are, songwriting-wise, that's gonna catapult you to a whole new level. If you know how to get to the 6, well, by putting a 5 in front of it, right? And there you go, right? How to get to the 2? Put a 5 of 2 in front of it. You know, all that stuff really helps you understand songs, and then you can, of course, arpeggiate all that stuff. 4, 5, 6. Right? 4, 5, 6. Of course, all that stuff is in the harmony portion of the Almost But Not Quite Complete Guide to Songwriting. Buy the whole course. That absolutely helps you. Link will be dropped, is already right there. You guys are so freaking on it. I should pay you guys. Should, not will. Is Bulgarian Bearing in the same company? They are. How do I feel about clones of amps? If it's a blatant clone, like I didn't do any research or mod or do my own spin of it. Friedman's are Marshalls, but I mean, Dave put his secret sauce in there. That's disgusting. It's all good, but what Behringer is doing, of course, is just straight out cloning, smacking the logo on it. That's it. I don't like it. Yes, the PI does sound fantastic. Do I think someone will ever port Doom to run on a guitar? Landon, I've already done it, and I'm bringing it just for you. You stupid, stupid frickin' Canadian. Can't believe I'm sharing a room with you. That's gonna be... Oh, the stories we can tell our kids. 13-gauge strings on the floor. That's crazy. Joe's looking at the harmony section, so tell them how great it is. Hi, Daniel Cowell. Fender QC is non-existent. That's possible. I can't afford your rates. That's also very true. Modes is you don't modes later. Okay. Best plexi sounding pedal I've used as a digital pedal, without a question, the Lion from UA. Nothing beats the Lion, period. Everyone that's played the Lion says nothing beats the Lion. You know why? Because nothing beats the Lion. What else do we have? What's the major difference other than looks between the gem and the PR that made you want to get one? First of all, Sebastian, yes, the Henry's Guitars reviews are coming. I filmed them after NAMM. I think two acoustics and 4 electrics. I will do all of that. Yeah, looks obviously, but shape, this is a bit more rounded off, so it's a bit more ergonomic, and it's not a thick sounding guitar, okay? Without a compressor and the effects, this is not a €3,500 guitar. Playability is beautiful. I really enjoy this guitar, but it does need some help from a compressor when you're playing it clean, especially in the in-between positions. This is... But let's turn shit off here. This is maybe an 800 euro sound. It's not thick, it's not boutique. For $3,500, you can get guitars that you play, you go like, whoa! Just acoustically, listen to this. But this, especially in the betweens, it's really wiry and tiny. That's probably what Steve wants. But of course you add some effects and most certainly a compressor. It's a smaller sound, but I like that about the PA because the gem is very thick. If you're trying to do rhythm on the bridge, on the gem, and you're trying to be a little bit more precise, it's going to be muddy and juicy and chunky. You're not going to get quick, heavier sounds out of a gem because it is meant for leads. This is quite a bit better and not as chunky and muddy as the gem, which is amazing for the leads that Steve needs. That rhymes, but it's been a little bit tamed when it comes to that kind of thing. Now, okay, Christoph Richback line, I get it. Pretty funny there. Oh, thank you, Joe, that you always love Rafa's way of explaining. He is good. But I'm also there. Does Dietzel have anything coming out? Not that I know of. Daniel, if you are learning with bands courses, that's a good start. You might want to get the blues course, which really gets you, it's $78 right now, dollars. It gets you through all the pentatonic boxes. That was wrong. And it shows you where the fun notes are in all of those. So the flat 5, not just here, but also right? So because we only know where those fun notes are in that 5th position. The blues course really guides you through all that stuff. But with band, you're pretty much on the right track there. Niklas likes the thin 80s sound. Well, it has that. I don't have any guitars that I modified my own that I play off camera. I don't play off camera really at all. I mean, I have the one that I would play off camera. I mean, once a year is maybe my Modern Eagle from PRS, but rarely. So okay, there's more stuff, but I'm seeing Adams here. Last video before NAMM, yes. But will I be coming to the Audient booth? Does Audient have anything interesting? I think they just released a big interface that Christian Kohle got to review, and not me. So on Christian Kohle's channel, you might want to go over there, because he talks about the new Audient ID, who knows, which you don't see on this channel. It's weird, why? If I only had a friend over at Audient who could get me that job. Who do I know over at Audient who could get me that job to review that thing? Well, maybe I can meet someone at NAMM, at Audient, who might like me. Okay, what do we have? Do you feel like an Evertune would ruin an AZ Prestige? Absolutely don't do it. Period. Don't do it. You don't need that. Just tune the freaking thing. And if it's a Prestige, it has the Aztec neck, super stable. And looking for a 335 type guitar at an affordable price. Any recommendations? Absolutely, Nathan. Get the Harley Benton 35 Plus. It's a phenomenal guitar, no compromise. I recorded with it many different colors, dirt cheap, and it's a very cool guitar for like 250, 300 bucks. It's very good. Okay, Daniel, we covered that. Can you tell me anything about secondary dominance? We just covered that. Anywhere where you want to go, within the key or even not within the key, right? So let's say I'm in key of C. Right? So my 1 is C major, and the 5 would be the G. That pulls towards the 1. Well, how do I get to the 2? Very simple. Put a 5 in front of it. What would be the 5 of D? It would be an A7. Now, that is outside of the key. That's not correct in C. In C major, the A would be an A minor, but that doesn't pull towards the D minor, right? So if I'm doing... You can, but if you make that an A major, you're borrowing it from somewhere else. You're making it a dominant, but it's a secondary dominant. And that really pulls. If you're doing that as a 7, if you're doing it as a 7 flat 9, very jazzy, but then right? Really pulls there. So that's how that works. You want to go to a certain chord and you want to make sure you're really putting to it, put the 5 in front of it. Let's say you want to go from the C to the G, but with a transitional chord. What's the 5 of the G? D major. So you're doing D major in the context of C, where it's technically wrong, but you're using it as a secondary dominant. Put the 5 of any target chord in front of it, and the justification is secondary dominant, if that helps. How sad are you for TikTok ban in the USA? Well, let me do this. That's tomorrow's video. So that comes tomorrow morning. How about you watch that, Landon? And then, tomorrow morning, 10 o'clock, half an hour of me yelling. And not what you think. I might be for it. Yep. I might rejoice. Not really. But, there might also be some racist, xenophobic stuff in there. Who knows? I might mention the Nazis a little bit. True. The word Hitler might be said once or twice. Yep, interesting topic. So, oh my God, we're already over time. Good. First of all, will I see you at NAMM, Mr. Bischoff? Did I like the Friedman pedalboard amps? Yeah, they're good. They're good stuff. Deliver the goods. Why do Reverend guitars not get reviewed a lot? It's up to them. I hear it's good stuff. If they called me and said, hey, you want to review the guitar? Let's make a deal. Gear and trade. Money. Less money, gear and trade, whatever kind of deal we can do. Can I do it for free? I don't want to. This is my job. This is what I do. And so they might not want to do that. But I hear good stuff about them. I see cool people playing them. They just need to talk to YouTubers or come to Gear Street, which is always a good idea. Can you recommend any luthier in Germany, Netherlands that make custom guitars and still eat good food daily? Yoshi Luck for sure. Yoshi makes great stuff and he's extremely fair. He's 2 minutes from me, so that's Germany. And from the Netherlands, that's about, depending where you are, but from the border, it's about 3 hours. I never knew the reason what the issue in between you and Sebastian Bach. Quick synopsis. Oh my God, Richard, we can't go into that. Richard, remember that, and let's do that next time. How about we go into me and Baz next time? Playhouse, are you going to NAMM? Aaron wants to know. Aaron, by the way, at the entrance, I heard this year they do measure for height, and there is a limit. So you might be shit out of luck. But Playhouse sounds weird. I only know Tic Tac. Mario's still here. Why are you? You might want to watch that tomorrow morning. It's is there another review of the new cues from Ibanez coming? Looking at the copper one with HSS. Wasn't planned, but I can ask. Haven't even looked at the new cues while I was at Ibanez, but I will ask. Well, obviously, Sebastian Bach is a tool, but I think people want to know why he was a tool to me. Oh, Aaron, nice. He says, Henning, they also measure for personality, so you're in trouble. Hey, if they measure for dress sense, I'm out. I'm really contemplating wearing the bad tattoo shirt that has nipples and is really just flesh colored with tattoos on it. I really want to do that for one day. We should walk around together, Aaron. Then it's just bad personality and height. Can't win with that. So I'm gonna go with. We didn't cover everything, but yep, Valeria, thank you for the link. I don't get money there, but you can get sweaters. Everyone freaking lost in the NAMM tree. Oh, we all meet at Henning. I am rather visible. Hey Brian, are you gonna be at NAMM? Will I go surfing? Fuck no. What's better, seeing or hearing? It depends. Porn, seeing. Music, hearing. Wie lange geht der Stream noch, Mickey? We're done. Starts at 6. Which also means next Saturday, no stream. Right? Because, well, I'll be running around at NAMM. The following Saturday, I would have just come back. I might do a stream. I might not. I don't know yet. So we might talk about all the stuff I saw at NAMM. We can talk about the Marshall amps and everything because then I can actually reveal them. But I don't know yet because I might be really tired. First Gemopia, that's definitely not my first at all. It's probably my 6th or something. I had many different kind of gems, and I have a white one left. The others I sold stupidly. Now I've got a white gem and a beautiful powder blue Pia that I'm really enjoying. Oh, Brian, you're already cool. You could go to NAMM. No one wants to watch me at NAMM. Yeah, you'd be surprised. A lot of brands would applaud talking to smaller channels that are cheaper and still appreciative of what they do. And some of us bigger channels, we just want the money. We just understand that we have to pay bills and insurances. And weirdly, wife and animals want to eat and they want to go to the doctor and all that shit. It's crazy. It's crazy that we would ask to, be paid for the job we do. Do I have an RG Melodify? Do I have an RG652? All right, Michelle's gonna be here on Sunday, so we might do the live stream on Sunday, and you can actually really sit there and just tell me what to say. I would say they're the same. They're the Ibanez wizardy kind of Nick. If there's a difference, it is so small that we're not going to talk about it. It's so small that we're not going to talk about it. Hashtag penis. So, yeah, Joe, find me, if you need an introduction to any brand that I know, let me know. I will do that. Aaron, not for you. Of course I will. And if you have some cool brands that you think might benefit from my services, please let them know I exist. Is the list online where I'm selling stuff? Yes. But also Leslie put stuff on Kleinanzeigen. I know that. And there you go. Michelle's got it. See, Aaron, I do you, you do me. Well, it's a whole kind of, thing. Okay, I'm gonna shut off now. You have been awesome, as always. Thank you for watching. Thank you for the super chats. That's super, super kind. I am minus looking forward to traveling all day on Monday, 12-hour flight, and then getting the rental car and going to the hotel. As of yet, I don't have anyone coming to Disney with me. Is anyone here from LA? I mean, I know you've got other shit to do, but if anyone on a Tuesday wants to come to Disneyland with me and build a lightsaber, then, hey, Aaron, you got shit to do on Tuesday? Huh? Monday to Monday? You got shit to do? Everyone goes and sees Luthier's or Fender Tour. I don't want to do that. There'll be the whole week guitar. I've lived in LA for 6 years. I've been to NAMM probably 8 times. And more. And never have I been at Disney, which is literally next door. I will finally go to Disney and eat something and write a thing and then throw that eating up or something. So, if anyone wants to join me on Tuesday, otherwise it'll be really sad and it's just me running around. No, Michelle, I'm not going to pay your ticket. In and out? Yeah, in and out's good. You see, you're not in LA, but close. Anyone who wants to come to Disney, hit me up. Otherwise, I'll run around like a very sad kind of pedophile, I don't know, adult man in a weird sweater at Disney by himself. That has to be a pedophile, right? Michelle, don't be sad. I can't pay your ticket to LA so you can come to Disney with me. I mean, I technically could. I don't want it. It's more. It's more true. I will be. Oh my God! If I run around Disney with scent of a wheelchair pillow, that's gonna be Tuesday. I'm planning on going there Tuesday. I'm arriving Monday, and I'm planning on being there on Tuesday. I've never been to Miniatur Wunderland, but I want to go. I really should. So, okay, that's it. I will see you in the live stream in 2 weeks, if we'll do it. Michiel will probably make me do it. You can watch my Instagram. We'll be halting Leslie's Guitars of the Day for a couple days, and I'll post table corners and all that stuff. And maybe some guitars. I will film Guitars of the Days at NAMM and have Leslie narrate it. She will hate the living fuck out of it, but that's what we do. And you've been absolutely awesome. I looking at plane tickets now. Don't do that. Oh my God. You're crazy people. I love you all. Hopefully I will survive. See you guys.